Find the domain. Well, when we're looking at domain, there's a couple of things we need to keep in mind. One, the denominator cannot equal 0. And second of all, anything under the radical cannot be negative. Well, we have a radical and a denominator. Let's look at the denominator first. If I factored the denominator, I'd get x minus 1, x plus 1. And I know that cannot equal 0. Therefore, x minus 1 cannot equal 0, and x plus 1 cannot equal 0. Or x cannot equal 1 or a negative 1. Now for the numerator. I know the square root of 8 minus 3x can't be negative. And if it can't be negative, it has to be greater than 0 or positive, but it can also equal 0. So I'm really looking for where 8 minus 3x is greater than or equal to 0. So 8 has to be greater than or equal to 3x. Dividing by 3, I have 8/3 has to be greater than or equal to x, or x's have to be less than or equal to 8/3. I'm going to look at a number line quickly. Here's negative 1, 1. Those are from previous, the denominator. And 8/3 is bigger than 1. Now, x's can equal 8/3. Not 1 or negative 1, and x has to be less than that. So if I had to put this into interval notation, I see I can go from a negative infinity to a negative 1, and from a negative 1 to 1. By keeping it open on each side, it shows that I can't equal negative 1. Likewise, I can't equal 1. But I can equal 8/3, so I'll put that in brackets. That would be my final answer.